Joseph Parker. Oops. Oh, Matt. Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be? Could you please? Be. My neighbor. Hi, neighbor. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the adult. All right, man, look. Canceled Floyd Money Mayweather fights for 2020. Oops. All right, man, look. Let's get to the video. So it's true. Floyd Money Mayweather, he had 2 fights for 2020. And it was going to be one against a UFC fighter, and it was leaning towards Khabib, right? In Saudi Arabia, they were talking. The second was going to be against a well-known and respected boxer, okay? But Floyd Money Mayweather, this year so far has just been too devastating for him, his spirit, his family. Losing his very dear and close friend, Kobe Bryant. Losing the mother of his children, his ex, Miss Harris. And also losing his uncle, trainer, Roger Mayweather. Joseph Parker. So, yeah, I mean, I understand this, man. And I have a little opinion on this, actually. But I definitely get it. I mean, Floyd Mayweather, he's gone through too much. He's gone through way too much. And according to TMZ Sports, Floyd Mayweather said that this has just been too much for him, okay? Black, 2 sugars. Here's my opinion. When I think about, the fact that he canceled the fights, he's not looking to have those fights any longer in 2020. It made me think that it wasn't just a money thing. Okay. We all know Floyd Money Mayweather. Money's his middle name. If there's a bag to get, he's going to go get it. With that said, the whole idea that he was hard up on money, that he needed money, I think that this kind of eliminates that idea. Because if you need money, you need money. Win, lose, or draw, he was going to have to get that bag. But it seems to me that it was more a spiritual thing. It was something that he wanted to do. If there's money to get, I'm pretty sure he has different avenues on how to get money, but he wanted to do it fighting. And like I said before, I always said this about Floyd Money Mayweather. In my opinion, Floyd Money Mayweather is a fighter. He's a warrior, like anyone else that's in the sport. Floyd Money Mayweather was baptized in the sport. He was baptized in the sport. He was fighting, put on his first pair of gloves. What they say, at 2, 4 years old, something like that. Floyd Mayweather, his whole family is in boxing. So he's baptized in it, and he's the best of them all. So I think in him is a warrior. That's what it is. I know when I think of Floyd Mayweather, his career, a lot of people criticize him heavily on being a cherry picker and stuff like that, which I understand it. I didn't always totally agree with it, but I understood it. I wish Floyd Mayweather took on more risk in his career, but that does not, devalue how much of a warrior he is. It doesn't, not in my opinion. I mean, he still fought the fights. He fought Cotto at 154. He fought Oscar De La Hoya. He fought Legends, Sugar Shane Mosley. He fought Canelo Alvarez in the twilight of his career. He fought Corrales, and he fought Castillo, and he fought Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. I just wish he would have taken on more risks. And there were fights that I wish he would have had. I would have been interested in him versus Clottey. I would have been interested in him versus Paul Williams and, those boys, Kasazu, all those boys. But he did fight Ricky Hatton and Super Zab Judah. He had those fights, fought the tweener guys, Chop Chop Corley, Maidana. I see him as a warrior. If you look at his resume, he has a very, very good resume, all right? So Floyd Mayweather, he still fought the fights. He fought in the Olympics. He had an amateur background. I mean, this guy's been fighting since a little guy. Okay, so it's in him. So I think him going, and saying that he can't have those fights in 2020 because of the heavy hits, with deaths of people so close to him. That means that he was affected spiritually. He had to be motivated to fight, and that's understood. It's not just a money thing. It's really a thing. Okay, so he just can't go along with it. he was going to fight 2020. But I did like the idea that he was going to fight a UFC fighter. He was going to fight a boxer. I'd like to know what you all think in the comments below. I have received comments, and people wanted me to speak on this. The Batman shirt, right? Am I a fan of Batman? The Spider-Man cup. Joseph Parker, my whole Infinity Gauntlet, and how my man cave looked downstairs, and me being so into comics. Very much. I had a question in regards to Batman stories that I like, and if I like the Batman who laughs, I do. That's one of my favorite Batmans, dude. I like that version of Batman, the Batman who laughs. Good story. But I like the whole, my favorite stories are kind of like the post-apocalyptic type of stories. Old Man Logan, The Dark Knight Returns, Spider-Man Reigns, stuff like that. I love those comics, man. I'm very much into comic books. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man, and there's a reason for that. When I was a kid, I read comics, and most of the heroes were middle-aged, got a little gray hair, stuff like that. Wolverine, 200-some years. How old is Wolverine? 300 years. How old is Wolverine? All these guys are older guys. Fantastic Four, they're kind of like, like a family of guys. Spider-Man was a kid. And Spider-Man, most of the villains that he took on were like his professors, Dr. Octopus, the Lizard, those guys, everybody were like, his professors, the Green Goblin, stuff like that. Not just professors, but mentors and stuff like that. I love that idea since I was a little guy. That he looked like a man in a costume, but he's really a kid. I love that, dude. I love that. So Spider-Man's my favorite hero. Some of, of course, Hulk, Superman. My son, ShowBizz the Kid, believe it or not, his name is Kal-El. He's named after Superman. So yeah, I'm very much the comics a whole bunch. If you guys want to have that discussion, maybe I can do a live stream or something like that, kind of talk comics. ShowBizz, don't let me know how you feel in the comments below about Floyd Money Mayweather canceling the 2020 bouts. Makes sense to me. Okay, he's just had a very tough career so far, and I know, not career, but tough year so far. And I know he's waiting for this year to be over with. 2020 can't come soon enough for the man. I'm out.